It took about 1:09. Now, the other thing you can do is when you go through here, you can set it on schedule. Your resources is here, right? So you can add more resources if you want. We don't have any classifiers and we didn't add tags, right? So those are pretty common sense. Now, what I want to do is go and look at this data. What did it actually do? So most importantly is if we go back over to our databases and we'll go ahead and open this in a new window, and I want to look at this one. Now in here, I can see that, we created this database. It created this table with that name, okay? Where did it get that name? It got that name from our S3 bucket, if you remember, okay? So if we go back into here and I think I just called it data lake. So I pointed it to our gold copy. No, I'm sorry. I pointed it to where our data should live, which is one level. Where is it? Give me 1 second. Oh, it's here. So inside silver. I'm sorry. So that's where the name came from, right? Just rewind the video, right? If you're curious. And then here, because I got something else in my mind, but now inside of our database, what we can do now is we can go, we're still in glue, our data lake, that's our S3. What I want to do, let's close our S3 because I don't want to get things too messy. What I want to do now, if I click on this tables, I now can see my tables that it created. Okay, so we're still in glue. Let me close this. And I clicked on this database and I clicked on tables and now I can see the schema. The one thing I don't like is this date range. So I can click on edit and maybe I want this one, edit, to set as partitioning key. Okay, and then what I want here is this one. This may break, but it's worth giving it a try. And I want to set this one to a timestamp and save. And now I want to save this table version. Okay, and if I need to add columns and things like that, I can do that as well. But here is where our schema is. Now at this point, what I need to do is rerun. So let's do our recrawl. So we'll go back over here. Well, I don't know if I do or not, to be honest with you. Let's go look at Athena. I'm pretty sure I do, but maybe not, because the data doesn't live in this database. The data still lives wherever it was, right? And technically it was in S3. This popped up because I ran this earlier, but it's not Tim Test. This is Medallion Gold, and our database is this. And oh, it did pick it up. Okay, that's what I was worried about, because there's the timestamp. Again, the data isn't copied here. This is just the schema. Your data is still in your S3 bucket. So if I change that data, then it will show up over here. Let's see if we can do errors. So let's go do the crawl again. It's probably because I made these changes. So let's go run the crawler and update that. Okay, and again, I'll stop the video and come back when it's done.